Notre Dame has landed a commitment from four-star wide receiver Julius Jones Jr. Welcome into the Landon Tangwall Show, and this is a big one. Julius Jones Jr. out of St. Thomas Aquinas down in Florida. Obviously, Notre Dame legacy, 5'10", 170, electric after the catch. You get the ball in his hands. It doesn't matter if it's a screen, a quick slant. He will take that thing 75 yards to the house. The other thing that I was really impressed with on his tape, you got some great route running and kind of things you'd expect, but he's got a couple plays where he goes up top and will straight up just moss someone. I love to see that at 5'10", that he still has the big play ability. So you're getting everything you want out of an elite receiver in Julius Jones Jr. And if you guys are enjoying all these Notre Dame commit film breakdowns, make sure you hit the subscribe button because we're going to have more coming, and I do not want you to miss it. But without further ado, let's roll the tape.
The first thing you're going to notice about Julius Jones on this tape is his top end speed is ridiculous. Watch, you get the ball in his hands, like I said, put it on him on a slant, out of there, eat that little stiff arm. With the 81, give me, right at 5'10", give me the Antonio Brown vibes right here. But I really, really like this. Like I said, this is the ability to just catch the ball. The run after the catch is just elite. That's the number one trait you're probably getting out of Julius Jones Jr. is his ability to just take this ball and he's out of there. And it's also just the angles he takes. He understands like where to bend this, how much, and then bend this back. So he's beating this safety, but he's not running so far away from the safety that he's running into this safety over here. So does a great job, uses speed, and like I said, it's given that right there. It's looking like a little AB-ish right there. All right, this one, really like this down at the bottom of the screen. Goes to kind of get jammed after a couple yards. Boom, spins out of it, put it on the money, and then we're just out of there. You see the tops. Do you see that acceleration right there? We're going to go back. It's too easy for him. He's out of there celebrating on his way to the end zone. I love that. I really do love this initial. You don't see this very often, but there's a bunch of different ways to defeat, getting jammed, and you're not getting jammed off the line. It's a couple yards off, but I love this. He's a little late with his hands to defeat this, so he just says, forget it. I'm just going to spin out of that thing and then get back into my route. And I love the acceleration. From this point here, a lot of guys, like this safety, because he's running full speed across, and he is just getting done making a couple guys miss. His ability to get back to top-end speed. That's why he's so elite after the catch. It's not just that he's fast. It's his ability to accelerate so quickly. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't always talk about, but make that guy miss, and now we're just taking off top-end speed. Out of there. Absolutely love what this guy brings to the tape. Just straight up electric. And then watch him catch this thing and dip out of there. Once again, just speed to the pylon. Made one of the defenders run into the other defender. Now, what I really, really like here is, number one, not afraid to go up, make this catch. Watch how he sinks down when he catches this. Goes up. You're going to see the ability to high point in a second. But he sinks all the way down, and he sees, all right, I got someone right here, and he knows I have someone on my backside. So watch him. You see how he sinks and just explode. Boom, explode out of that thing to the point where, like I said, guys are running into each other, and he knows I'm going straight for the pylon. That's the most impressive part. And when you see guys that are elite after the catch, they're just so instinctual when they do it. Like he knows at this point right here, when he is sink and he's facing this way, he knows, all right, I'm about to create a race to the pylon back this way, and I don't care what happens. Boom, explode out of it, and we're getting over to the pylon. Very, very nice job right there. And then right here, you just see him. He's running out of the slot and just does a really, really good job. Top-end speed. Really nice job going up, tracking the football, but does a good job stacking this, sees that it looks like it's cover two on the back end. We can't fully tell, but you get a seam route right up the middle against cover two. We're going to take advantage of that all day long, and it's just so simple. But he's got the speed, not only after the catch, but down the field to really break open a defense. He is a straight-up game changer. Now, I mentioned this in the intro, but I was really impressed. When I saw he was 5'10", and he's got some plays like this, you get the wide receiver, go up and over top of two of them. That is a big-time play. You get the wide receiver coming around on the and throws it up for him. But just look at this. I love his tracking ability. He waits to the last second, and then we're going to go ahead and go up and high point this football over two guys. That's just a straight up big time play. That's why I say he's giving me a little bit of Antonio Brown vibes, like really good after the catch. Obviously, probably not nearly as much of like a technician route runner, but like can go up at 5'10" and go over top of two people, and you can just say, I want to throw it up to Julius Jones Jr., and he's going to go get that from me. Absolutely love that. Now, bottom of the screen one more time. Just put it up. I'm going up and getting it for you. Doesn't matter. Look at the hold on. We got to look at the kicker in a second. But I like this. Does a good job stacking this cornerback. Quarterback says, hey, I'm just going to leave it up. It's clear that they trust him. He says, hey, if I have one-on-one, I can throw it up to Julius Jones Jr., and he's going to go get it. I love this. Look at the kicker right here. Little head tap. He said, yeah, we're going up top on him. This is what I mean by the whole package. You see the run after the catch, but the ability to bail your quarterback out where it's a one-on-one and you're not necessarily wide open, but it's, hey, I trust that my guy's going to go make a play. That's what you get out of Julius Jones Jr. And then you already saw it on some other plays, but really has some good route running. Watch him on this deep post right here. I love how he sets this up, and then it's just too simple for him. Just throw it up and let him run under it. So what I really like is he sees that, okay, the cornerback hips are facing inside. So his goal is he knows, hey, I am running this post route. What he wants to do is get in the blind spot of this cornerback. So he is going to make this look like it is a go route until he gets right behind his blind spot. And you can't all the way see it, but you see how his back right now is still facing Julius Jones Jr. here. So he's waiting. And then as soon as, like I said, we can't fully see it, but once Julius sees that he's in the blind spot, that's when he breaks it off. And the DB is just way late. You can see now that's why he's so far behind, because he got in his blind spot, and then that's when he broke the route off. So that's what I mean from saying that, like, he's a very good route runner, but he has a great understanding of how to set up the cornerback and get really, really nice deep balls like this. All right, here we go. Out on the edge. We got man coverage, and you're just going to get a really, really nice pick here. And I like how he sets this up. He knows that, hey, my guy is coming to basically just set a pick right here. So I'm just working, frees his feet a little bit and gets hands on, and he runs him right underneath. So he runs right into his guy. It's just wide open for a touchdown. So like I said, savvy, high IQ, understands how to set cornerbacks up. All of that is incredibly important at the next level. And then also just helping your quarterback out. I like this here. We get scramble drill, and he understands, hey, I'm going to sit right here in the back of the end zone. Boom, throw it to him. Easy touchdown. He knew that he was behind everybody else, so they couldn't see where he was. So I like it. You can even continue to probably leak a little bit more this way, but always being quarterback friendly. That's something you want to see out of your top wide receivers, and you definitely see that out of Julius Jones Jr. I think this was a huge pickup from Notre Dame.